It's the 6 o'clock dilemma we all face. You get home at the end of a long day and the last thing you want to do is spend hours in the kitchen whipping up something for dinner. Well, I've got just the thing, classic spaghetti alla carbonara that will knock your socks off. And the best part is, you've probably got all the ingredients you need in your kitchen right now. Spaghetti alla carbonara is one of my favorites for a quick and easy meal because with a few simple ingredients you can turn out something great in no time. So there's actually a really great story about how spaghetti alla carbonara got its name. Literally translated, it means in the manner of coal miners. Now, they say that it was a dish created by the Italians for American servicemen during World War II when they were hungry for bacon and eggs. Now, as great as that story is, my favorite legend actually claims that it was a staple of the coal miner diet because the few and simple ingredients the dish takes needed no refrigeration and they could carry them into the coal mines and just, whip up something quick and easy. And they also say that the flecks of black pepper that are really prominent in the dish are said to represent the flecks of black coal that would get caught in the coal miners' beards. That's a pretty romantic notion. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a sauté pan. Just get a medium flame under this. I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And slide my garlic cloves in. Now the garlic cloves are smashed. I don't want to actually eat the garlic, I just want to impart the oil with the flavor, but we'll talk more about that in a minute. Let's talk about pancetta. Pancetta is just an Italian ham that hasn't been smoked. So unlike bacon, it doesn't have that smoky flavor. But here's the thing, if you can't find pancetta, you can use bacon, it works just as well. Now whenever I'm working with raw meat, I like to use a plastic board. And we're basically just going to cut this up into little, what they call lardons, just little cubes of bacon. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the garlic out of the pan. Just going to render some of the fat off of this pancetta. Let's talk about cheese. We're going to use two different types of cheese in this. We're going to use a Pecorino Romano and a really beautiful Parmigiano Reggiano. So I'm just going to grate some of this up. Handy dandy cheese grater. And now we're going to do some Parmigiano Reggiano. Now you want to go for the good quality stuff. You really want to go for the imported stuff if you can find it. Now the trick when you're cooking any pasta, you want a lot of water in the pot, you want it at a rolling boil, and you want to make sure you season it really well. So I'm going to go in with a good couple of tablespoons of kosher salt. The Italians say you want the water as salty as the Mediterranean Sea. I'm going to throw in the pasta. Okay, so now that our pancetta is done, we're going to hit it with a little bit of white wine. You just want a good quality dry white wine. It doesn't have to be expensive, just something you'd want to drink from a bottle. So we're going to grab a couple of eggs, get yourself a nice shallow bowl. We're going to crack 2 eggs into this bowl. Now remember, this is the whole bacon and eggs thing. Right in. Now, one really important tip, and the Italians will tell you this. You want to take about a quarter of a cup of pasta water right from the pot that you're boiling in, add it to the bowl, and whisk that in. And what that does is it's going to give you that nice starchiness, and it's going to create a really velvety sauce. Now, don't worry that the eggs were raw, because we just put in boiling hot water, and also the heat from the pasta is going to continue to cook these eggs through. In goes the cheese, both kinds. Make sure we get all that in there. And then we're going to hit this with some fresh chopped parsley. Perfect. And then we can't forget a lot of freshly cracked black pepper. So you want to drain the pasta really well, give it a shake, add it to the bowl, tip in the pancetta, and give the whole thing a toss, making sure it's mixed really, really well. And you want to shower the whole thing with plenty of freshly grated Parmesan. Okay, so that is how you rock a classic spaghetti alla carbonara. I gotta go in for a taste. Oh, look at that. Oh man, that was so good.